No. Not exactly.
No, not at all. Because like we said earlier, this was just a metaphor. What does what does midnight represent? What does the darkness represent?
That you won't know when he's coming.
Evil.
What is it?
Evil.
Darkness, evil. Because the darkness represents the evil time.
State of affairs.
Yeah. Because what happened during the time of Noah?
The wicked.
When did the flood come? When did the rain come?
Nighttime.
It didn't say when it came.
Nighttime.
But it came during the time of wickedness. While people was continuing in their wickedness, you know, drinking, getting married, doing this, doing that. They continued in their wickedness and knew not when the rain started. All they knew that there was overhead with water, you know. And these days coming up is going to be what?
Just like the days.
Just like in the days of Noah. It ain't going to be no different. They're going to be continuing in their homosexual affairs. They're still going to be pedophiles running around. They're going to be still gang banging, murderers, so on and so forth, adultery, all these other wickedness going on in our darkness. And then Yahushua is going to come. And the ones that aren't prepared, what's going to happen? Yahushua, hold on. Open the door. I ain't never knew you. Where's your garment? They're not going to have their garment.
Flat screen.
Yeah. They ain't going to be prepared. They're not going to know what to do. Read that again.
Verse 6. And at midnight, there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose, and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
Yeah, so now Yahushua is coming. So now the wise virgins, they ran out there. They got their lamp, they filled it up with oil, they're ready to go. The foolish is like, I don't have any oil. You want to hook a brother up? Yeah? You want to hook a brother up? I don't think so, because if I'm out there for 2 hours and I got 3 hours of oil and there's a delay, guess what's going to happen? Then I might be in darkness. You know? So I'd love to help you, brother, you know. I'm my brother's keeper, but you should have listened. You should have prepared yourself. You know? So the foolish was like, you know, help me out. Every man and woman got to do what? Search out his own what?
Salvation.
This ain't a buddy thing. Well, your brother, I brought you in the truth. Remember that, right? Yeah. How many here had somebody bring them into the truth? I mean, don't be shy. Don't be sticking your hand up halfway. How many had someone or believed that someone brought them into this truth? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You change this sentence doing a brought and believe.
I want to see who's thinking. We have a few people that said a brother or a sister brought them into this truth. You too, Korah, right? I'm not going to forget you. Is that true?
No.
No. Ain't nobody brought you here into this truth. Yahushua said, my sheep, what?
Here we went up for.
My sheep hear my voice. It wasn't your brother or your friend that brought you into this truth. Yahushua called you and you heard. He just happened to use this vessel here as an instrument for his voice. So when any man or woman come to you and say, listen now, yo, but I bought you in this truth, you know. No, you didn't. You never give another man credit for Yahushai. Yahushai gets the credit on everything. Everything that we do or earn, he gets the credit. You got something, Mike?
Yeah, back in the day, brothers used to sit there and say, "This is my fruit."
Yeah.
This is my fruit. Somebody, he ain't brought nobody in here.
Yeah. Yahushai brought you in this.
Spiritually.
Yeah, spiritually. You know?
When you hear the
So
word,
can't no man take you out of this truth. And if your buddy that you think brought you in here leaves or decide that he want to be foolish, you gonna follow him? No. This ain't no buddy thing here. Every man for himself, every woman for theirself. You know? If you fail to prepare, then what? Prepare to fail. Con? Finish reading.
Verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves.
Yeah. So the wise said, listen, I'd love to help you, but there ain't going to be enough. You got to go back. What does it mean you got to go back? Go back where? Go back where? Where is the wise sending them back to?
To Yahushua.
No, he's not sending them to Yahushua.
No, you're not.
Send them back to the
But
world.
again,
Back to the world.
no.
What was they doing that didn't have any oil?
Wasn't prepared.
They wasn't preparing. How do you prepare? How do you prepare for this kingdom? How do you prepare?
Follow instructions, the scriptures.
Yeah, following instructions. So what was the foolish doing that they didn't prepare?
Everything else.
Not following instructions.
They wasn't keeping the law. They wasn't keeping the Sabbath. They wasn't out teaching. They wasn't doing anything that they were supposed to do to build up what?
Israel.
No, their treasure. Where was they building their treasure?
Earth.
Here on earth. But they wasn't building their treasure in heaven. What was that heavenly treasure going to give them?
The kingdom.
What was that heavenly treasure going to give them?
The crown.
Oh,
Oil.
Oil for their lamp. So they didn't prepare. So the wise said, you know what, you got to go back. Where was they going back to?
Where they came from.
The basics.
The basics. They was going back to the tribulation. The great tribulation. Because if you remember, when the bridegroom comes, he's coming in the midst of the tribulation. To do what? Deliver the elect before the Most High's wrath come upon this earth. So the foolish didn't make it. So they're going to have to go back. Go through the great tribulation that the Most High is going to bring on this earth. And then do their work so they can have oil. So you don't want to be the foolish that's going to have to go back. So some of the foolish that go through the tribulation, as we read in Revelation, they're going to make it. But like the scripture said, some of them they're going to curse the Most High. They're going to blaspheme his name because of the plagues that's going to come upon this earth. It's going to be sore pain. The first half of the tribulation is going to be hard, no doubt. But the second half is going to be unbearable. Most High said, ain't nothing on this earth ever happened like this before. Nothing. So it would behoove us to be wise. Prepare yourself. Finish that.
Verse 10. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut.
The door was shut. That was it. No more room left. You know? Just like in the days of Noah. When Noah shut that door, and that when the angel shut that door,
Okay.
my bad, you know, when the angel shut that door, and they were swimming up to that door, knocking on the door, they will probably bruise their knuckles trying to beat that door down. It's too late. Too late. Read on.
Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us.
Yeah. They were doing like those back in the time of the flood. Lord, Lord, remember me? You know, no, I don't remember you. Where's your works? Where's your garment? How you gonna come to this wedding and you ain't got a garment on? Read on.
But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not.
Said, I don't even know you. What's your name? Koalas a what? No, I don't know you. You got no works. You got no garment. You got no oil. You're unprepared. You're not fit for the kingdom. Drop that and get me Genesis. Genesis chapter 41. We're not going to read the whole thing, but it's pretty long. But that goes into Pharaoh's dream. You might have to read that whole chapter, but let's try to get to the point.
What do you want to watch?
Yeah, start at 15. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can read the whole thing on your own. We all know what this story is about.
Genesis chapter 41 verse 15. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee, that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, It is not me. The Most High shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace.
Yeah, so who did Joseph give praise to?
Most High.
The Most High. He didn't say, I'm going to interpret this, I got the power, I'm the interpreter. Got a direct link to the Most High, He gave the Most High the credit. Read on.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, In my dream, behold, I stood upon the bank of the river. And behold, there came up out of the river 7 kine, fat-fleshed and well-favored, and they fed in a meadow. And behold, 7 other kine came up after them, poor and very ill-favored and lean-fleshed.
Drop down to 25. You all know what this is talking about.
Verse 25. And Joseph said unto Pharaoh, The dream of Pharaoh is one. The Most High has showed Pharaoh what he is about to do. The 7 good kine are 7 years, and the 7 ears are 7 years. The dream is one. And the 7 thin and ill-favored kine that came up after them are 7 years. And the 7 empty ear blasted with the east wind shall be 7 years of famine.
Notice the numbers the Most High is using. 7. How many years is this tribulation coming up?
7.
7. What a coincidence. Read on.
This is the thing which I have spoken unto Pharaoh. What the Most High is about to do, he showeth unto Pharaoh.
Yeah. So, did the Most High show us what's going to happen in the next 7 years? In the 7 years this tribulation is going to happen? Did he show us what's going to happen? Okay then. Read on.
Behold, there come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt. And there shall rise after them 7 years of famine. And all the plenty shall be forgotten in the land of Egypt. And the famine shall consume the land. And the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason of that famine following, for it shall be very grievous. And for that the dream was doubled unto Pharaoh twice. It is because the thing is established by the Most High, and the Most High will shortly bring it to pass. Now therefore let Pharaoh look out a man discreet and wise, and set him over the land of Egypt.